you're up mighty bright and early.
It's always good to wake up and laugh.
Only way to wake up. They're fun to wake up to.
You get your day started.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Mitch and Angie C. on My FM.
Hey, wake up!
Wake up! It's Wednesday. It's your girl Angie C. I have to admit, going solo is super sad. We're getting to the hump of the week. We're getting to Wednesday. You know, I'm seeing the end of the week, and I just cannot wait until Monday. Because doing this solo, it's just not as fun. I have to laugh at my own jokes, which I'm really good at doing that because I tell a really good joke. But there's just something about annoying someone on the other side of this room. There's just something about that. It's magical. It feels right. And I just miss it. So wherever you are, Mitch, you are missed. All right. And you know that he is not here. And we are looking for him on the Facebook page. Where's Mitch? Our daily puzzle. So go check that out. You can find him in the puzzle. And then you can comment found once you find him for a chance to win lunch for you and your boo. Or you and your friend. Whoever you want to take the lunch. So go have fun with that. It is Wednesday. And this is a different Wednesday. I've never heard of this. I think it is intriguing. And I'm going to share it with you. So we all know Kevin Bacon. We love him for his acting and his dancing. But I think we love him even more because of his name. We all love bacon. I'm just saying, we love bacon. So Kevin Bacon is giving up bacon at least on Wednesday. And this starts today. So 67-year-old actor has temporarily changed his name to Kevin Bean. And yes, I said bean, like the legume that we eat with our food. You know, the beans. So Kevin Bean is part of a new campaign called Beans Day, encouraging everyone to replace meat with beans every Wednesday. So Kevin says, you know me as Kevin Bacon, but on Wednesdays I'm Kevin Bean. And yes, he even appears in a promotional video. And he's wearing a suit covered in beans, y'all. That's what I call commitment. Now, the campaign was created by Humane World for Animals, formerly known as the Humane Society of the United States. The idea is pretty simple. Go meatless for one day each week and choose beans or another plant-based meat instead. So supporters say beans are inexpensive, packed with protein and fiber, and better for animals and the environment. And Kevin says living on a farm and developing relationships with his horses, goats, pigs, and chickens, it's caused him to think more carefully about what he eats. So every Wednesday is now Beans Day. You don't have to become a vegetarian or give up meat completely. Just make one small change one day a week. Now, hear me out. I like beans. Lima beans, butter beans, baked beans. I feel like Bubba with the shrimp company. Shrimp this, shrimp that. I like beans. But I hate to break this to you, Kevin Bean. All of my beans have bacon in them. I'm just saying, I live in the South. We put, ham bone in there. We put some fatback bacon. I put bacon in mine. So giving up bacon on a Wednesday would be hard because I need it in my beans. If you want me to give up meat, I got to have some meat in my beans. I'm just saying Kevin Bean. Coming up, I have your holidays and observances. Cannot wait to share with you what's going on today. And as always, you can choose to celebrate or not participate. Hang tight. We're My FM.
Just one of them.
Hey, it's your girl Angie C. It is Wednesday as can be. I am here on the Wake Up Show, minus one Mitch Johnson. But it's okay, because he'll be back on Monday. First up for our holidays and observances, Baseball Fans Day. Now, whether you're cheering from the stands or yelling at your TV, today is all about you, boo, and our baseball fans. I love some baseball. Now, if you are the middle child in your family, today's your day. It's Middle Child Day. Now, I was the youngest because I'm the youngest of two. But if you're the middle child, it's all about you. Now, growing up, my mother, she sewed a lot. She would hem pants and she made dresses and all these things. I never learned how to do any of that. And I regret that. Because being a seamstress nowadays, they make some money. They make bank. So if there's any kids out there, you want a future, learn seamstress. Seamstressy. Is there a word for this? I don't know. Learn to be a seamstress. I'm just making up words here today. Today is also Truck Driver Day, so shout out to Moose, our beloved truck driver that listens to us daily in his truck as he goes here and there and everywhere across America. And shout out to the other truck drivers. We appreciate what you do, keeping America moving and making sure that we get everything that we need. Now, as for music lovers, today is Vinyl Record Day. I don't have one. I know it's kind of coming back. You know, these kids now are looking at the stuff that we had growing up, and now they want it. And there's records out there. There's record players available to us all now. So maybe grab a vinyl and throw it down and just listen to some music today. Also, today is World Calligraphy Day and World Elephant Day. Is there an elephant in the room? Is there something we need to discuss? I actually bought an elephant just for the studio. That way I could look around and say, you know, there's an elephant in the room. Is there something we need to talk about? Oh, but I'm saving the best for last as far as holidays and observances. Today we must observe one Ronald Crawford. If you don't know, that's my husband. Today is his 48th birthday. The hubby is 48. So happy birthday, one Ronald Crawford. I love you so much. And I'm just going to dedicate this next song to you. Because when you asked me to marry you, man, you dropped a bomb on me. You dropped a bomb. It's the Wake Up Show, -1 Mitch Johnson. But hey, I'm here. It's your girl, Angie C. Let's go. It's Wednesday. Good morning. Right now, I want to take this opportunity to talk about AI, artificial intelligence. If you are a parent and you have a kid, there may be a new term that is being spoken in your house. You may hear your kids saying, "That's AI." And when they say this, don't assume they're talking about technology. Apparently, Gen Alpha, that's this next generation, they're Alpha. They have turned this phrase into their version of calling someone fake, sketchy, or just plain suspicious. Ooh, suspicious. Ooh, suspicious. Now, if a toy is cheap, if it's a knockoff, that's AI. You might hear your kids say that. If a story sounds made up, you might hear your kids say, that's AI. If something feels off, your kid may be quick to say, that's AI. Experts say it's an example of language evolving, with AI becoming shorthand for anything that seems fake. So in other words, kids today are using AI the same way older generations use the words like plastic. Do you remember that? Or the word photoshopped. That's photoshopped. And speaking of fake, move over, poser, and try hard. Gen Z has a new favorite insult, and they're calling it LARPing. Everyone say that with me. LARPing. 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 The term originally came from live action role playing where people dress up as fantasy characters and they act out adventures. You've heard about that, right? But online, it's taken on a whole new meaning. Now, if someone is trying a little too hard to project a certain image, Gen Z might say they're LARPing. Think taking a Pilates class just for the Instagram photos. You're LARPing. Acting like you're a corporate executive during a summer internship. You're LARPing. Showing up in Manhattan for one day and pretending you're a lifelong New Yorker. That's LARPing. So we've learned something here today. So let me try these out. Oh, look at her drinking sweet tea and pretending she likes it. She is so LARPing. That is so AI. How did I do? I think I did good. All right. Coming up, I have your feels good story of the day. Wake up, y'all. Good morning. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. We are one day closer to finding out where's Mitch. He'll be back on Monday, I promise. So if you want to continue to play this game with us, Where's Mitch? Go to our Facebook page right now. Check out Puzzle 3. I have had fun with this. I tried to get ChatGPT to do this for me, but I kind of had a fight with Bert over the weekend creating these puzzles. He wasn't listening. That's what it is about these AI chatbots. They don't listen. Like, just listen to my instructions. It's like talking to a toddler and trying to get them to, I don't know, match their socks or put their outfits together. I don't know. Just something. Anything. Just do what I tell you. All right. Let's get to the feels good story of the day. And I have forgotten to play the music. Let me do that because, I'm a professional. Hold on a second. Hold on. There we go. It feels right now. It feels good. Oh, mercy. So here is the story for today. A 4-month-old pet goose named Goosey. That's clever for a goose name. Goosey is being hailed a hero in Fort Bend County, Texas, after alerting his family to a barn fire in the middle of the night. How about that? So owner Bert Gerber was asleep on the couch when Goosey started frantically honking on the back porch. Bert stepped outside to investigate, spotted flames billowing from the barn, and managed to douse the fire with a garden hose before it could spread. Goosey's warning was perfectly timed. The family said things would have gotten a lot worse and had been a total disaster for the barn and the animals inside if Goosey had waited just a few more minutes to speak up. So the help Goosey provided during their emergency strengthened the bond he has with the family and has inspired the family to adopt another goose, this time a girlfriend. Goosey got a girl. And Goosey's girlfriend is called Lucy. So that was a reward to Goosey for his heroic actions. So Goosey and Lucy. Family's pet goose saves family barn from the fire. And that's your feels good story of the day. Wake up with Mitch and Angie C, hour 2 on your Wednesday. It's your girl Angie C. Mitch isn't here for reasons I don't even know. And because he isn't here, we've been playing this game called Where's Mitch on our Facebook page. So go there and check out Puzzle 3 of the day. But right now, let's check out some things that are happening in the world. Today marks the 35th anniversary of the release of Metallica's The Black Album. Now, we all know it's called Metallica, the album. But because it's black, we call it the Black Album. So celebrate that today. 35 years of some heavy Heavy rock. I like it. Also, happy birthday to George Hamilton. And if you don't know who he is, he's the one with the great tan. All these years with a great tan. I even remember him on QVC selling stuff. Y'all remember that? So shout out George Hamilton. The actor turns 87 today. Now, I know we will never admit this, and I don't want to know, but I will tell you, Angie C. don't do this. Angie C. don't play when it comes to shoplifting. But according to a new Lending Tree survey, 30% of Americans admit they've shoplifted. Up to 23% just in 2 years ago. Just in the last 2 years, 23% say that they have shoplifted. And it's not designer handbags or expensive gadgets. No, that's not what they're taking off the store shelves. The most commonly stolen items are everyday essentials, with food and non-alcoholic drinks leading the way at 30%, followed by clothing at 25%, and personal care products at 20%. That is showing us something. That is showing us that people can't afford these things, so they're just stealing them. And of those who admit to shoplifting, more than a third say they've done it within the last year. And the overwhelming majority, that's 90%, they blame financial pressure, citing inflation and the state of the economy as the biggest reason behind the trend. That is super sad to me. As a country, we are struggling, and the little man is just getting hurt. So I don't know how we're going to bounce back from this, but that is super sad that many people feel that they have to shoplift just to make it through the day. I hate that. Well, your Wake Up Morning Show continues with What's on My Mind coming up next, so don't miss that. But right now, to celebrate 35 years of Metallica's The Black Album, we're going to wake somebody up this morning. We're going to wake y'all up. Here is Inner Sandman. It's the Wake Up Show. We're My FM. Wake up with Mitch and Angie C. It's your morning show to get you going, to get you flowing for your day, and to make it through the rest of the week. And right now is the time of day where I tell you what's on my mind. Salons. They always have hair on the floor. Garage. You'll often find oil on the floor. Stay with me. Bakeries, they always have flour on the floor. Beaches, they have sand on the floor. The ocean floor. Barbershops, they have clippings on the floor. Carpenters, what do they have on the floor? Sawdust. Sawdust on the floor. Oftentimes, restaurants, they have crumbs on the floor. Gyms, they'll have sweat because you're sweating and it's dripping on the floor. Daycares, what do they have? Toys. Toys on the floor. Churches, they will always have somebody's peppermint wrapper on the floor. Can I get an amen? Amen! Peppermint wrappers. I'm going somewhere with this. Movie theaters, what's on the floor? Popcorn. Popcorn on the floor. Auto shops, they'll have tools on the floor. Art studios, they'll have paint on the floor. And flower shops, they'll have petals on the floor. So my question, banks, what are y'all doing? You're doing it wrong. Why are you not sticking with the trend, dear banks? Because what do banks do? What should they have? And why isn't it on the floor? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what's on my mind coming up. Hey, we have a question on the Reddit, and we're going to go through it because a woman thought she was dating her true romantic partner until, get this, she discovered that everything that he was telling her was from Chat GPT. Let's talk about that coming up. Hang tight. We're My FM. Hey, it's your girl Angie C on the Wake Up Show. Mitch isn't here, but hey, you can stay connected with us on My FM 93.9, WCRE 1420 AM, online, myfm939.com, and on YouTube at MyFM TV. That's right. Stay connected with us. So here's one from Reddit's Am I Overreacting? A woman thought she was dating a true romantic. He was so romantic, just saying the right things, until she discovered his sweet messages weren't exactly coming from the heart. They were coming from ChatGPT. And it seems the guy she's been seeing regularly sent long, gushy, romantic good morning text and even created an AI-generated photo of the two of them together. Now, the problem is she just isn't feeling it and would rather hear his real thoughts than get messages written by a chatbot. So AI, they are helping the girl Angie C here. It is totally helping me because I will have ChatGPT make the thumbnails for the YouTube videos. I will have it summarize a whole news story into just 30 seconds. I will have it summarize different things, the stories of the day. Sometimes I find these long stories, but it will summarize it into just a 90-second bit. And it's perfect for me. But I do not suggest at all that you use ChatGPT to tell you what to say to a woman. It's just not right. It's just not right. Now, this lady writes, am I overreacting if I tell him about how I hate the use of ChatGPT, or should I just let it be? Now, commenters came in hot on this one. One commenter said, as with anything about AI, if it wasn't worth writing, it ain't worth reading. Relying on AI for anything, especially personal stuff, is a major red flag. Another person says the idea of saying, I want to send you something from the heart, then proceeding to use AI, the least from the heart tool imaginable, is so laughable. Another person says, if people don't call this out, it will continue to become the norm. Dating is about personal connection, and using a robot to communicate for you completely defeats the point. And last but not least, this would give me the ick big time. And you know what happens once you get the ick? It's over. It is over. All right, we're moving on from that. Next up is some weird news in the world. I'll catch you all up on that. We are My FM. It's the Wake Up Show. Angie C on the mic. We're still missing one Mitch Johnson, but you can find him on Facebook. Where's Mitch? Play along, Puzzle 3, on our Facebook page right now, My FM 93.9 WCRE. Find it. Yeah, find Mitch and enter to win some lunch. Free. Compliments of My FM and WCRE. So, weird news. There's a lot of weird news. Things happen every day. And until you hear it, you don't believe it's true. But this is true. A suspected homicide case in Australia took very unexpected turns. Police received a phone call from two men who reported finding a dead body stuffed inside a suitcase and left on the side of the road. Investigators arrived at the scene and immediately opened a murder investigation. The dead body was sent to the medical examiner's office, and authorities used every forensic tool they had to determine that the body was actually a life-sized doll wearing clothes with hair, a nose piercing, and markings that resembled bruises. You can't make it up. Authorities, they insist that the doll was so realistic that officers followed standard crime scene protocol and procedure before confirming it was not human. I guess we can say the investigation has been closed. That is wild. A Florida man, he's facing felony charges after deputies say he snuck onto a parked JetBlue plane at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. And he fell asleep in the plane's lavatory. Now, for those that don't know what a lavatory is, it is not a factory that makes lava. It's not a lavatory. A lavatory is the bathroom. I don't know why we gonna call it the lavatory, but that's what we calling it. But my thing is, why homeboy gonna fall asleep in the lavatory? I mean, there's no one around on the plane. He can kick back the back of the seat as far back as he wants to. There ain't nobody there. I would have picked a seat, but he fell asleep in the lavatory. Authorities say 32-year-old Samuel Prescott Lackey climbed a perimeter fence, entered a secured maintenance area, and boarded the plane because it was undergoing maintenance. Now, workers discovered him during a routine inspection early Sunday morning, and deputies say the incident delayed aircraft operations and cost JetBlue about $2,400. Lackey has been charged with burglary, criminal mischief, and trespassing on critical infrastructure. But again, why the lavatory? Up next, top of the hour, 8 o'clock, and it's the third hour of your favorite morning show. Absolutely, Wake Up with Mitch and Angie C. I'll tell you what's trending now on the socials and share some of today's hot topics. You're listening to the Wake Up Show on My FM. It's hour 3 on the Wake Up Show. One Angie C on the mic. One Mitch Johnson not here. But I'm getting kind of used to it. Do I like it? No, I don't. I miss you, buddy. I miss you. Now, if you just heard that song played, Kryptonite, Three Doors Down, shout out to Chris. He requested that yesterday, but I did not see that until after the show. So I just plugged that in there this morning for you. So hopefully you enjoyed that on your ride. Thanks, bud. Hey, anytime y'all want a song request, y'all can write us. You can message us. Now, if we see it, that's one thing, but at least we can try to communicate with each other, right? But I did deliver, just one day late. You're welcome. Shout out to Taco Tuesday winner Beth Crowley. She has won that $25 gift card from Fiesta Tapatia of Sherrall. And we have some more winners of the Where's Mitch free lunch contest. You know, that puzzle we put up every day? There's one up there right now, Puzzle 3. So go on there, find Mitch in the puzzle. In the comments, put found, and then you're entered to win a free lunch. So we're going to do a drawing for that every day this week. Every day. I had to think of something clever to do when he's gone, right? Where's Mitch? And I can't wait to hear what he's got to say about this, of me making him a Where's Waldo puzzle. But hey, at least I didn't put him in red and white stripes. I put him in his signature black t-shirt. You're welcome. Now, first up, let's talk about checking your equipment before practice. We always check our equipment, right? We make sure we have everything in our bags. Well, a high school football player in Arkansas got a frightening surprise when he discovered a venomous snake inside his football helmet during practice. The player was from Hallmouth High School when he found the unwanted teammate hiding inside, and thankfully the snake was spotted before things turned out into an even more dangerous situation. Now, in celebrity news, Tiffany Haddish, she has avoided additional jail time in connection with her 2022 arrest in Georgia. The comedian and actress pleaded guilty Tuesday to a misdemeanor alcohol-related driving charge. Haddish received credit for time already served and was sentenced to 12 months of probation, along with conditions that include abstaining from drugs and alcohol and undergoing a substance abuse evaluation. Now let's move on to actress Lucy Davis. She has shared some difficult health news. You may remember her from The Office and Shaun of the Dead. She announced that she has been diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and Davis says the cancer is incurable. So prayers for her. Jamie Lee Curtis, she has let it out the bag. She has said that she loved the show, but she hated making it. Curtis recently revealed that she hated shooting New Girl, where she played Jess's mother, but it wasn't the cast or the show itself that bothered her. Curtis says she didn't enjoy the single camera style of filming because she prefers the energy and immediate reaction that comes with a live audience and a multi-camera sitcom. And finally, some NFL quarterback news. The Minnesota Vikings have named Kyler Murray their starting quarterback, so Murray gets the nod as Minnesota prepares for the season ahead. And that's your quick trip around the world with some headlines from a snake in a football helmet to Hollywood and some NFL. I'm Angie C., and now you're all caught up. Coming up, your favorite segment of the day brought to you by Quality Oil and Gas Company. It's the quality question of the day. And what is that question? I'm so glad you asked. Which jobs are most influenced by appearance, even if no one wants to admit it? We're going to talk about it. Hang tight. We're My FM. Hey, it's your girl Angie C. with the Wake Up Show. It's Wednesday. And it's time now for the quality question of the day brought to you by Quality Oil and Gas Company. Make the switch today. Visit switchtoquality.com. Switchtoquality.com. And today's question of the day is, which jobs are most influenced by appearance, even if no one likes to admit it? So Gregory chimes in, and he says a news reporter, receptionist, and I can see that because the receptionist is the first person you see. News reporter, they're seen on the television. I get that. An undercover agent. Oh, that's creative. You got to look the right part for whatever type of undercover, project you're doing. He says actresses, singers, dancers. Yes. Karen says a doctor. There's just a certain way a doctor should look. Because if you walked into a doctor's office and they weren't very clean, I would question being in that doctor's office. So yes, there is an appearance check that happens when we go into places and we see someone that's going to be helping us. We want to make sure that they got their stuff together, right? Laney says a chief operating officer is all about appearance. I have met so many that can't manage the small things in business. So they're dressing the part, but not not doing the part. Is that what we're saying, Lanny? Donna says any and every job dealing with people in the public. Yes, you have to show forth a good appearance. Tori says a doctor or anyone in healthcare. Lori, she says appearance is important in every job. But is it really? Because we have like carpenters, painters. They're going to get paint all over them. They're going to get dirty. So I think they have maybe a bow out on this one. But anything in the public eye, television, and again, healthcare, you want to know that they're clean and that their appearance is upkept. Ron says any face-to-face sales. Paula says a nurse. Yes. Shannon says an attorney. And Moosk says lawyer up. Lawyers and judges, that appearance matters. So again, quality question of the day. Which jobs are most influenced by appearance, even if no one likes to admit it? Coming up, I would not be remiss if I did not mention what's coming up right now. This is what we wait for every Wednesday. the Link Review with Jane Pigg on a Wednesday. Find out all the happenings in Chesterfield County with the Link paper. Subscribe today online at thelinkpaper.com. But in minutes, Jane will join me in the studio to tell you all about it. Extra, extra. Hear all about it. It's the Wake Up Show. We're My FM. It's that time of morning, the time we've all been waiting for on a Wednesday. The Link Review with Jane Pigg. Welcome, Jane.
Oh, good morning, Angie. How are you?
Doing well.
Had a good week. You're holding it down by yourself.
I am holding it down. And again, we have no idea where Mitch is.
He's on vacation.
He's just somewhere out
He's
there.
Somewhere out there.
Beneath the pale moonlight. Remember that song? You might not.
I don't think I do, but
I think it was 90s.
Sounded nice.
I think it was
sounded
90s.
nice with you singing a little bit of it.
Yeah. So today is August the 12th. Brand new edition of the Link newspaper.
We do, and it's another good edition of the paper, just like it is every single week. So if the news is happening in the county, you're going to read about it. First of all, did you know that we have transferred all of our female inmates from the county jail to other jails?
Wow.
Yeah, so you can read about that and read the reason why. There'll be so much talk coming up about the jail in the coming weeks and months. And
I can imagine.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Mm-hmm. Sean Freeman was honored for community service through the county's Ordinary Greatness Initiative. And read about that. Read about the contributions he has made to the county. And there might be someone you might want to nominate. So you can find out how to contact your representative. And
that's on the front page.
It's on the front page. Absolutely. And the county has, they're reviewing a stronger animal control ordinance. This is needed. You know, we've had the packs of dogs that have been running around.
Dogs around here.
Yeah, so that's anyway, what more can we say? Read all about it so you'll be up to date on this. Well, congratulations to our council person, Amy Gavin. She has graduated from the Municipal Association. So you can read about that. That's a good thing. McLeod Health has partnered with NETC's nursing program. That's a good thing.
News.
Yes. So thank you, McLeod. And in the man cave, football is back.
He hasn't mentioned you or your fairy hair, has he? In his no,
he didn't really, like you and Mitch. He didn't realize I had the fairy hair. He didn't really notice it until he thought, well, you have something in your hair. Let me get it out. That would be my fairy hair.
That's it.
So, did your daughter Melanie ever go through it? Did she ever have fairy hair? Did you ever have fairy hair?
I've never had fairy hair, but Melody did do the dye where you just dye a certain little piece and braid it. She did that maybe around 9 years old or 8.
And what color did she dye?
I think it was pink.
Okay, good choice.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I were going to do that, I'd probably do pink too. So
with cheerleading, they always like pink.
Oh, yeah, they like to do that.
Got to do some pink.
All right, the Ruby Masonic Lodge is going to host a barbecue cook-off.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's
a great fundraiser for them.
Fun. A good fundraiser, and maybe we'll have to go eat barbecue. I love barbecue.
I love all kinds of barbecue.
One of my favorite, absolutely.
The hubby likes the mustard base sauce.
Well, now I like the mustard base too. I like it all.
I'm more the sweet or the real vinegary one.
Yeah,
where you have to shake the bottle to get all the pieces from the bottom up.
The vinegar would be my least favorite because I like sauce.
Yeah,
I like sauce, lots of sauce. It doesn't really matter.
Vinegar just makes it wet.
Yeah, we've got the big Saturday tailgate pictures. So that's
I heard it was a great time.
It was a great time.
Lots of Gatorade.
Great time had by all. Lots of Gatorade. And coming up this Friday night, it is the Coach Steve Tannehill Kickoff Classic at Chesterfield High School. Yes. And all of our teams are playing in it, and we will be broadcasting the game. We will
PD Broadcasting Sports Network, they are getting geared up
on the air. So we will have our Rams stream if you want to listen, and we will broadcast all 4 segments. The various teams are playing. Anson County is playing McBee. And then we've got the Forest Hills team. Yeah. They're playing Central. And then we've got Mountain View Prep is going to play Cheraw. And then Atlantic Collegiate Academy is going to play Chesterfield. So Coach Tannehill's son, Gray, is a member of the Mountain View Prep team. So I thought that was neat.
Great.
So
this is Friday night.
PDBSN.com.
Yes,
we
look
will
for
go
the Rams logo.
Yes, with the Rams logo. We're broadcasting on the Rams stream because we're at the Rams Stadium. So
Golden Rams.
That's what we're going to do. So if you cannot make it out to the game, but you should come to the game because
absolutely.
Lots of festivities and lots of fun going on, but we will have it on the radio for you. So Patrick is discussing some preliminary drainage issues, and sports is here. Sports is here. We've got some good sports news this week. Just another good.
It's football season.
It's football season.
Let's
and
go.
The link is looking for sports writers. If you are a sports writer, if you want to be a sports writer, if you enjoy writing about sports, contact us.
Give us a call.
That's right. All right. And that's another good issue.
That's it for the link review. So you can always pick up a newspaper at any rack throughout the county at your favorite convenience store, 75 cents, or you can subscribe. And we encourage you to subscribe. You can get it mailed to your home, your business. So just go to thelinkpaper.com, look for the subscribe tab, and subscribe to the Link Paper. Chesterfield County, we're connecting them 1 week at a time.
1 week at a time. And it's at grocery stores too, by the way, and Walmart and Dollar General, every Dollar General in the county.
So get your link today, 75 cents. The Link Review with Jane Pig. Hey, it's your girl Angie C with the Wake Up Show. We're wrapping things up for today. But be sure to go to our Facebook page and play along with puzzle number 3 as we figure out where Mitch is. Where's Mitch? So go have some fun with that puzzle. Find him in the puzzle. Once you find him, in the comments, write found, and then you're entered to win a lunch. Yes, it could be you. It could be somebody else. It could be anybody. But it can't be you if you don't play along. So go on there and do that today. So as we wrap up things today, here's something to carry with you. You don't have to have everything figured out to keep moving forward. Some days the victory is simply that you got up, you showed up, and you gave today what you had. Be proud of the progress nobody else sees. Be patient with the things that are still coming together. And remember, a difficult moment doesn't mean you're having a difficult life. There is still good ahead of you. So today, give somebody a little grace. And how about give yourself a little grace too? Smile when you can. Laugh whenever you get the chance, and don't let one bad moment steal an entirely good day. Tomorrow is another opportunity, but today isn't over yet. So go make the rest of it and make it count. That's all she wrote for today. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.